この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I am T of the Booze, and I am here for the Yus and the Yus and also the Hakushos. We're here for Yu Hakusho, we're here for episodes 10 and probably 11. Last week we watched episodes 8 and 9, and a whole lot happened in them, so I wrote some stuff down and we're going to go through it, but before we do, I'm going to tell you a stupid story about a stupid thing that I did, like, yesterday, which you may or may not enjoy, I don't know. You might notice some, like, speckles of random white powder on some of my, like, paper pals, and also that my paper pals have been rearranged. There's a reason for that. And the reason is this. So, as you may know and have noticed, it gets really hot up in my room. I'm in an upstairs. It gets really hot. Today, I think it's like 92 outside. It is currently 81 degrees or 27.5-ish degrees Celsius inside my room, where there's some central air conditioning and stuff. It should be cooler, but it gets really hot up here. So, I bought a bottle of Gold Bond. Gold Bond body powder. They're classic. But I bought the green stuff. If you've never used it, there's this green bottle of Gold Bond body powder that has like menthol mixed into it or something. And I love that shit. I love it because you put a bit of that where the sun don't shine and it feels like there's a crisp breeze blowing through all the time. It's wonderful. So it's like, all right, great. We're going to get some Gold Bond. It's getting really hot. I don't want to be sweaty and stuff. Perfect, right? We're not going to get too detailed about it, but you get the general gist here, right? This makes sense. Okay, so I got the bottle, and I'm sitting right here. And it doesn't have one of those little, like, paper things on the inside to keep it from being opened in the store and stuff. It's got one of the little, like, plastic rings that you pull up and then pull back, right? But something was wrong with it. I don't know what, but something was fucking wrong with it. Because normally you pull those things up and it's just, it pulls off, it's fine. I think they, like, accidentally sealed it wrong or something, like the machine fucked up that made the thing or something, because it would not come off. So I'm just sitting here like, and finally it goes, and when it goes, fuck, there we go. My left hand goes, pa, and my right hand goes, pa, and about half the bottle of Gold Bond goes, pa. Like a fucking conical dragon breath of the finest, whitest powder ever, and just covers everything in this corner of stuff. I had to like beat my audio panels on the wall because they were just powder stuck in them. It sucked. It was all over my desk and all over. It got all in my tea. It sucked. It was bad. So the reason there are still speckles of white powdery substance on some of the woody paper pelt things is because fuck it, I can't be bothered to clean every nook and cranny right now. So there's my fun story. I don't know, if you're having trouble opening a bottle of powdery substance, maybe try a knife. Fuck it. Fuck it. Don't bother with this shit, or open that shit in the bathroom where you are surrounded by tile and can clean it up more easily. Don't be like me. Learn from my mistakes. Okay. All right, we're here for Yu Hakusho, and we have not talked about it at all, so let's change the subject of discussion to our show. All right, we had episodes 8 and 9. Episode 8, he's green. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, he is green. He has a lot of eyes. What the fuck? We spent a whole lot of time with Hiei just twirling that mustache. I mean, really digging in there and making sure the wax. There's more wax in that stash than there is hair. It's just twirly as fuck. If you don't know, I'm using mustache twirling as it's a thing. That's a way we say being overly evil for the sake of being evil because you're a mustache twirling villain. Think dude who ties people to train tracks in old film, and you've got the guy. That guy with the mustache wax and his curly ass bullshit. All right. So, mustache twirling can go many directions. It can be really bad if it's played seriously in a show and, like, we're actually supposed to take the character 100% seriously. It can be a little wonk if it's a little too twirly. One example of that for me, I think, in a previous season, more recently, was Rising of the Shield Hero. I thought that the female antagonistic character, melty, whatever, bitch face, I thought she was super mustache twirly, which is really impressive given the female nature of her. Not saying girls can't grow beards, but she would have a hard time twirling. So, you know, I don't know what she was putting the wax in. Don't want to know. Maybe she had some weird curly things down where the sun don't shine. Okay, I'm done. Didn't like her very much. Do like Hiei. Hiei's crazy. I love it. I really do. It's hilarious. I found it very funny because it's ridiculous and the voice actor is really chewing it up and going hard on this character. It's so evil, yeah. But also there's the context that we know at some point he's gonna heel face turn a little bit and be on our team. So we're just kind of looking at this dude who's like, ah ha ha ha, ah ha, I will turn the whole world to darkness, and we're like, will you? I don't really know. I think you're gonna switch, man. You'll be all right. So we can just giggle at his twirliness at the moment. Yeah, so he does that for a while. He does a whole bunch of things that are just like, I'll put Botan in danger. Now I'm doing Baldock. We'll get to him, but you see how the Baldock kind of voice would fit the Hiei kind of actions, though, right? It works. Okay. Does a bunch of stuff like that. Botan's in danger. Kurama arrives without being prompted to or asked to, which is quite cool. He shows up and is a homie. Manages to blind Hiei with the blood from just a, quote, minor hole in my stomach. And we get this idea of repaying a debt, which factored into why I titled the previous episode, What Goes Around Comes Around. The other factor for that was the final play that Yusuke makes in this episode, which is he fires his spirit gun and there's all this bombast around it, and we're given enough hints and glints to make it clear to us what he's doing, but the show does mislead us pretty well. And he misleads Hiei pretty well and manages to shoot him in the back from the front via reflection in the mirror. Nice. So, yeah, what goes around comes around. You help somebody, they come and help you out in a time of dire need. You fuck with somebody, they shoot you in the back with a mirror. Get fucked. All right. That basically covers the majority of the episode. We had some, like, status quo-y stuff that went on with Keiko, but, whatever. All right. Moving on. Episode 9. Episode 9. Okay. Introduction. Pretty solid, like, jump in terms of storyline. It's, like, unrelated. There's this person named Genkai, which I now have to wonder, is that a play on Genki? Like, are we just putting Kai for, like, God into Genki because she's, like, old but also really energetic and she's, like, the god of I don't know. Probably not, but maybe. Okay, so she wants to pass on her powers. She's the super... Oh shit, I was gonna call her a wave controller, but that's Tower of God. How did that get in my head? Spirit Wave. She's the user of the Spirit Wave technique, which is apparently very powerful, and we get to see very quickly that it's very powerful, because we do the classic, you're not that powerful, why should I let you teach me? And she's like, and they're like, and then we have our answer. Okay, the problem is, there is this assassin, a demon named Rando, who has consumed the spirits, I think, of, like, 99 other super powerful people, and wants Genkai's to top off his collection and turn himself into something super. I guess when he hits the 100 threshold, he gets super duper ultra amazing. But he's already pretty fucking amazing, because he's gone and murdered 99 people. Okay. So, there is some assassin infiltrating our thing, and he's one of the characters who we've seen, guaranteed, but we don't know who it is, but we do. I'm pretty sure we do, and we'll get to that. Okay, this assassin wants Genkai's power. Our boy himself, Yusuke Urameshi, is sent in to just hang out and see what's up, and also he's like, oh shit, that's pretty powerful, I could use that technique, maybe I should go and get my hands on that. We'll see if that ever happens. I doubt that'll ever happen. It might be a little bit too overloaded on Yusuke. I'm actually really hopeful that Kuwabara gets the technique, and that somehow turns into his shit, because that would be dope. But anyway, there's an exam. It's built up mostly in the first few stages of tricks and, like, spiritual testing things, where she's just hiding actual, like, examination-y things as random chance and other stuff, like the little tickets that turn red if you have enough spirit energy and stuff. It's pretty smart, honestly. It's a pretty fun story. Kuwabara's there. He's cool. I love that Kuwabara is there. I really hope we make something out of that. And eventually, after doing most of these tests, we narrow the field down quite a bit, and then we do kind of a very Hunter, you gotta keep up, meet me at that location type of thing, where we all wander through the forest, and Yusuke decides to go in a perfectly straight line like an idiot, because he geometries, and ends up running into, Baldock, the absolute standout character of the 2 episodes. I gotta say, Baldock was fucking awesome. Hilarious voice in both the Japanese and the English. Really great. We defeat Baldock, and Yusuke arrives at the very, very last second. Actually, literally arrives too late, but we do another thing where we're like, yeah, but you're the main character. Get on in here. Let's go. And now we have narrowed the field down to, quote, 8 expert fighters. When I see numbers that are multiples of 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, do you know what I think? I think bracket. So, I have hope. Are we going to get a tournament arc? Because I know that there's a really fucking big tournament arc in this show, and I know that this isn't it. So, are we going to get a mini tournament arc? I hope so. I really do hope so. That would be awesome. If not, and it's something else, fine, whatever. Sure, great. I don't mind. Of the people that we have seen, of the 8 people remaining, there have been 3 that have been focused on, and I mean literally focused on by the camera. And the reason that we're doing that is because we're trying to imply that one of these 3 individuals is the bad dude Rando. The prime suspect from appearances is this super scarred up, green-haired, muscly, like ropey looking, kind of super martial artsy looking dude. He's that's probably Rando. And then there's this monk looking, shaved head, swastika on the forehead, but not the evil kind, the peaceful kind that's about like nature and shit, and not evil. And he looks pretty buff, and he looks like this particular character from Hunter x Hunter, who we know, and maybe he's maybe he's Rando, but he's probably not, because he's actually this really little, unassuming dude with these big fucking puppy dog eyes and this little cute little hat. And I'm just a little kid here to talk about spirit energy. Woo! Definitely not gonna murder you, but he is. He is the murderer. I'm so certain of it. There's too much. There's too much. There's too much non-implication around him. There's too much. Don't look at this guy. That's too much. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. I believe. Now, if I'm wrong and it's somebody else, then well, rip. I have no backup plan. I have no secondary guess. I have no fallback here. That's all I got. Okay. That's everything. That is truly all I've got. We're gonna watch some Yu Hakusho. I hope it's good. I kind of hope it's a tournament arc. I kind of hope that we find out whether little dude boy is the bad guy in the next 2 episodes. If we don't, I might have to watch more, because I need to know. Let's get going. Okay. I have Yu Hakusho episode 10 up and ready to go. It is sitting at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description down there, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you would like to do a syncy thing and sync up your own copy of the episode with the timer-based version, you're welcome to do that. Just get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you now. And we're watching dub still, just for clarity. Just for clarity. Boom. We good. I probably should have switched the subs away from this track, but I think they'll fix themselves to no subs in a minute when we get out of the OP, so I'm not gonna bother. I wonder who it could be. I do still wonder. Fuck, songs and subs aren't on. Half obscured face. Yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Here we go. Here we go. Oh shit. Hello, big boy. Big Buddha boy. Walk forward. Stupid animals. Oh no. We're trapped in here. Lights. Lights. Are we fighting in the dark? Oh, okay. That actually would have been super cool. Oh my god. Sympathy gone. Oh. Jesus. Kinda. I mean, sure. So you're feeling some demon energy? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah. Okay. But hold on to your vibes. Nope. Hmm. Good. Musashi. Yeah. Yeah. Get wrecked. Nani? Oh, is that the decisions? Okay, I'm gonna have to pause. Busy boy. Yeah, what's up? Oh, he's just watching the tournament. I see, I see. Enraptured. Oh. But fuck. We have fucking stats. What? Go, go, go. Oh, shit. So he's the contract killer. Do it. Shit. Yes. I was really hoping they were going to make a hold it against me joke. Okay. Wizards have no morality. Cool. Sweet. Well, you can try. Actually, you know what? I'll give it to them. I understand why they're doing it. It's because of the lip flaps. I always discount that as a factor in my brain. But it's a huge factor in trying to match it. Like that's never how you would say you may start. Okay. Use your spiritness. Not exactly. But he can. Bodyguard's got some secret skills. Kind of. It's a spirit fist thing. Fist of Unbroken Air. He's obviously a Way of the Four Elements monk. Oh, I guess he's incapacitated. Oh shit! Did he just like murderify him? Yours is more pew pew y. Wait, are you just gonna run outside for the what? Oh hi, Botan. You're just here in casual clothes. Fair point. Cool. That's a lot though. He seems pretty drained by it. Unlike you. Oh. Oh. Bingo. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. We're just fucking... awesome. Sure. Sure. Yep. Holy shit, we just spilled all the beans. This is the biggest thing ever. Cool bar knows. Cool bar knows. Cool bar knows. Cool bar knows. Nope. Oh god. Cool bar's into Botan. Cool bar's into Botan. I'm into it. Yes, I ship it. I'm down. Don't be an idiot. Please, right now, just don't. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Go full yes. Yes. Nope. We'll be back. We are coming right back right now. Who the fuck is that? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right. Okay. He's got those low ratings. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Was he gonna fake it? Is it just gonna be over in an instant? Huh. Yep. Oh, that was so difficult. Just barely. Oh, no. Oh, it was so hard, but nobody can see. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh, sweet. Okay. That is a bookend, right? Yeah, okay, good. He could still get killed by that. Easy. Fair. 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 Yep. He sure does. Alright, we do get to see it. Nope. Cool. Great. Mm. Where'd you go? Oh, fuck. He can mask his spirit abilities. He can mask his aura presence or something? Yup. Shit. Go run the other way. Fuck. That would be a great ability for a rando, for a demon, but it ain't. Damn, nice frame. I like it. Is that midpoint? Yeah. This makes for a fun combat. It also makes for very little animation work for a secondary combat that doesn't affect Yusuke too much, you know? Oh shit, true. Come up with a plan, buddy. I know it's not your strong suit, but yeah. He's gonna take the sword out, dude. Yeah, fair. Yep, this is true. Sword's coming out. Shit. That's a Boken. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it'll cut. That too. Sure. I buy it. Also, if you've ever just been hit by a Boken, they're fucking painful. It's a lot. Ora. Yes. That's our first real attack rush, isn't it? I think it is. Funk. Oh, shit. What? Right. Spirit energy or no, that should not be possible. Truly, truly. Oh, he's not done, bud. Yeah, you want a conduit? Will that be the hilt? The hilt for his own blade? Not evil. Not evil. He's gonna make it his own. Make it his own. Make it your own. Make it your own. Yeah, you won't get the chance. I gotta turn it into a blade. I gotta turn it into a blade. If only this was longer. Oh! Fuck yeah. It's a lightsaber, bitch. Really cool. Really cool is what I am. I don't give a fuck what the explanation was. That was great. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, this episode has been so much fun already. I was so happy that Kuwabara found out. I was so happy Kuwabara gets his fucking sword powers. At least for the first time. This is neat. Yeah. I don't know. Hey, it's off. You did it. Damn right it is. Mm-mm. 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 Ooh. Alright, Cabano. Big strength. Much strong. That kind of favors you. A little bit. Now, what are you thinking about? Ah, thinking about a good one-liner. I see, I see. Oh, Jesus, shit, fuck, alright, jeez. Oh my god, dude! Learn some restraint. Mm-hmm. But, is he? Yeah. What do you see, Kuwabara? Kuwabara, what do your idiot eyes see? Yeah, thank you. Oh, shit! What a dick! Alright. Okay. Mmm. Okay, we are on the back foot. Seems that way. Alright, who episode directed? Trap. Nope. Oh. Total surprise. And it's not breaking. I'm glad that wall didn't explode. True. True. How about the glowing gem at the middle? What if you shoot him in the sensory eye? Shoot him in the sensor eye. Somehow. Yep. Oh. There's a lot of nenness here, isn't there? These like ideas of categories, materialization, enhancement, they kind of fit, you know? Conjuration and yeah, they kind of fit. Pitter patter, pitter patter. Big arm bammer? Did you just say big arm bammer? I don't know what he said. Ooh, that was a cut. Ooh, the cut is still going. Timestamp 21. Ooh. That could be fine. That could be fine. Great question. Don't know. Figure out a way to use his spirit awareness. Okay. No previews for you. That's okay. I like this episode a lot. Holy shit, man. So much happened in this one. Okay, so much happened for Kuwabara in this one. 1. Kuwabara meets Botan. 2. Botan reveals her spiritness to Kuwabara. 3. Botan and Yusuke reveal his ghost detectiveness to Kuwabara, and also, hey, we all have powers, you have powers too, let's be chill. Oh my god, he's in. Just like that, it just happens. Thank God. I wonder if Togashi planned to do that. I kind of get the feeling that he didn't. I kind of get the feeling that Kuwabara wasn't meant to be like a major character in the story up until this point. And then Togashi was like, "Fuck it, fuck it. He's in the story. He's too much fun. Get in here. Come on." But I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just impossible to tell. Okay, standout things about this episode. The fight direction is experienced. More than the Hiei fight felt experienced. The fight direction in this episode feels like somebody who when they think scene of dude kicking other dude out of the dark, they just like have a click. We're gonna shoot it from this angle, shoot it like this. We're gonna do an attack rush. We're gonna do it like this, and we're gonna cut between these 3 cuts repeatedly as we go, and it'll get faster. They have an understanding of like the tropey ways of doing certain combat-oriented direction techniques and stuff. So when I go look and look for the episode director, which I'm about to do, I'm just saying this beforehand for what I would expect. I expect that the episode director for this episode is somebody who has significant experience working on a Dragon Ball something or similar, some kind of big fighty shonen thing, and is on staff because of that experience. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but that's my guess. Let me go and find out. ANN Yu Hakusho. Episode 10. Kazunori Mizuno is storyboard and episode direction. Great. Animation director, however, I would also like to know. Hiroki Kano. Okay. Kazunori Mizuno. Bleach, storyboard, episode director, key animation, opening director, opening storyboard. That tracks. Naruto Shippuden, storyboard, episode director. Okay. No dragon anything. No DB anything, which is very interesting. Some Black Butler, some Valkyrie Drive, the Soul Taker, which I believe that was a Shinbo thingy, kind of. Sort of. Okay, so a little bit, but also not a lot. All right, cool. How about that animation director, Hiroki Kano? What about you? Oh, Bungo Stray Dogs, all 3 seasons, chief animation director. Chaika, the Coffin Princess. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, character design, animation director. Okay, that makes sense. Blood Blockade Battlefront key animator, Razefon Hiroaka, animation director for episode 56. So some stuff. Not a ton, but some stuff. Some Soul Eater animation direction, and Yu Hakusho. Okay. So some of that stuff fits. I would have expected more experience, because this feels very experienced. Either way, I'm happy about it. Cool. Let's talk about the episode as a whole and just like go through it. Do I think this one's worth importing into my editor for solid frame by frameification? No, I don't think so. I think we will not do that. I think we will not do that. We will skip through this one. There are a lot of moments that we might miss though, because there are some really solid cuts throughout this episode. The big dramatic shift in her persona, and it's not that dramatic. She was pretty snarky before, but she's just like, no mercy, only death. It's pretty fun. I actually I would like to note something really small and simple. I really, really like the big doors. Big doors opening and creaking and like shedding light into a space and then closing solidly and like with that feel of it's over, it's closed, it's mechanical, it's done. Especially when there isn't like, there's a magical thing opening the doors, sort of. That's cool. It makes us feel like we're genuinely either trapped or welcomed into this space and we're not sure which. Big Buddha. He's a big Buddha boy. He's got a big old pig nose on there. I don't know what's up with that, but okay. Boom and darkness. Welcome to darkness. Okay, this is where the fun stuff begins. We start chatting about Kobara feeling like he's got some kind of a beast that has followed him from the forest, almost like there's a monster nearby. But unfortunately, he can't pinpoint it because that would make things way too easy. Yeah. So who could it be? Oh yeah, and then there's this like really overly hard to say. I think the feeling is hidden really good. Hidden really good, like it's just barely off the frame right at the particular moment when I said hidden really good. It's just hanging in the air like a fart in an elevator. Sure. Actually, I would like to know how that piece of dialogue was done in the Nihongo, because this is one of those situations where we don't have lip flaps for the majority of it. Right? So we could just translate it directly if we wanted to. Okay, it would take too long to explain. It's coming from one of the other 6 people here, right? Not sure which one. Yeah, it's almost identical. He's doing a good job of hiding himself. As if someone spilled something that stinks. Like, wow, yeah, it's actually because they don't have the lip flaps, right? This is one of the things that I don't take into account about dubbing often enough, and it's really rough. Lip flaps make this shit super hard if you're trying at all to match up, and if you don't, then it looks super wonk. Now, of all of these. First off, that's new. He just said he was a kendo dude, but okay. Spiritual practitioner named Shuriken.
I have traveled the world in search of a perfect instructor.
I have traveled the world in search of a perfect instructor. Okay, buddy. I don't believe you. I'm actually really curious. I haven't checked that. What's Shuriken's Japanese voice? He's not, like, more obviously evil, right? In the Nihongo, right? Isn't any, no. He's a lot less suspicious in the sub, honestly. Okay, whatever, we're gonna move along. Bodyguards, other people, master of knives, and also an assassin. Fuck yeah. Alright, so we draw lots via arrows to determine our order. We get ourselves a bracket. Enma is fascinated, as should we be as the audience, because that's kind of the point of that. Also, I'll just point it out again because I pointed it out earlier and maybe you missed it, but I think this cut of this dude running with the books is really cool. This is really cool. Why is it here? It doesn't need to be. We could just cut to Enma. There's no need to have this. It's just fancy and awesome. Except, I mean, there was probably a manga panel in it, so we kind of did need it to be there, but you get it. You get what I mean, right? It's still a little bit above and beyond, and I like it. Alright, the matches begin. We can't really see what's going on. There are stat points that we can use to determine the powers and weaknesses of our competitors. Alright, we're gonna get to the sequence where they walk together, and then we're gonna talk about lip flaps. Because this is one of those situations, well, there are 2 things going on here. One, there's sideways flaps, which is worse, because there's more detail. When characters are facing you, they usually have like 3 lip shapes that they do. Like, which will be like this and then like this, right? And then like a, right? And that covers like pa, po, pa. Like it covers all of the things that you really need them to say. And you just like, if they're gonna go they don't really go they go and if they're gonna go t, they don't really go t, they go t, but then they close their lips. But it's fine because it's close enough. When their mouths are closed, it's consonants and stuff. Now when it's sideways, there's more shape to the lips. There's more understanding of what kind of shape is being formed by the person speaking, right? So if you get it fucked up, it looks weirder. So, whoops. Okay, in the Japanese, they're speaking lots of syllables really rapidly. Okay, so what do the English-speaking voice actors have to do to make that work? They have to fuck it up real bad.
Nature of my... Risking my life. Risking my life is the nature of my profession.
Think of the nature. Why is there that weird...
Risking my life is the nature of my profession.
He's trying to match it up to that shit, right? That's why he's doing these wonky things.
Mine as well.
Good, then I won't feel so bad when I carve out your heart.
Yeah, just doesn't quite fit, but that's the nature of dubbing. Sucks. It sucks, because there's just no way to re-lip flaps, to redo lip flaps to make it easier for them. It's bullshit. It's rough. Okay, anyway, we move along. Battles begin. Once we actually begin the battle, I believe that there is immediately an awesome cut of what they look like when we get the reveal from Kuwabara's mind. Yeah. This one. I want to frame by frame it. Wow, it's like a dance. And this is in 24. As he's flipping. Oh, there was a twos. Just for a couple frames of it, it was in ones. That's cool. There, ones. Just for the quick motions, some of them. Jab, jab. That's super fun. Particularly this initial wide. There's just such a solid like weightiness and movement to it. Particularly that first back handspring. You can really feel that right there, it goes into ones. You can really feel it. At the first like quarter of the arc that he makes as he backs, as he does that back handspring, it jumps to 20, it jumps to ones and you can feel it. You can feel it. Oh. You can feel that, right? Which frames is it? Twos. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, twos. Just that little first portion where he's got the momentum up into it before he hits the hang and drops back in. Now, I think that he should jump to ones here. Right here. Because he's got that same thing going on. And then ones again right here as he's getting that momentum again. But he doesn't, which is fine. The important thing is we get that fluidity for just a second and it goes, whoa, that's cool. Because it is. Because it is. All right, and then the close-ups, some speed lines, some good things, and then the... This is really fun. Full black illumination only from the thing as though it's an impact frame, but it's not. Okay, but it is. And then that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Awesome. So it's the spirit gun, just more. Makes me think of Hamon in your fingertips, you know? And everybody's just like, whoa, shit. Hope I don't have to fight him. And then randomly, Botan. Botan just speaks to Yusuke, so he decides to run out the door that closed ominously behind him. Alright. She appears. And she looking good. She looking cute. Hey, what's up, Botan? How you doing? What? You talking to a hot girl? Why are you talking to... Oh. Relax, Kobara. I'm a ghost detective. She can float. She's the Grim Reaper. She's my homie. You want to be homies? We can all be homies together. And I just danced my way through this whole experience because this is so exciting, man. This is so exciting. Like, shit, I really didn't expect this to happen so blatantly and straightforwardly. I expected it to be like an episode dedicated to Kuwabara finding out, right? Okay, here's an idea for this episode. Kuwabara is suspicious of Yusuke dipping out and not fighting him as much as he used to, right? So he starts following around Yusuke and realizes Yusuke is targeting like weird people, and he gets weird vibes from those people, so he keeps following them until he finally gets into like a really tough situation where he confronts the bad person before Yusuke does, and like gets almost dead, and then Yusuke and Botan have to show up and help him. Or alternatively, Yusuke gets in over his head, and Kuwabara, like having no knowledge of his own ability to actually help, runs in like an idiot, sort of Deku style, runs in like an idiot, like, no, Yusuke, nobody else can kill you, that's my job, and just like accidentally spirit punches the monster and gives Yusuke the advantage. And so Botan's like, look, we should bring this dude in, he's pretty alright. And then we get that. Nope. It just boom, it just happened. 2 things in 1 episode. Both of these things I thought would be full episodes, maybe arcs. Like, Kuwabara gets his sword. Arc. Make an arc out of it. You can make an arc out of that. No problem with that. Kuwabara's seeking his own technique, right? Seeking something that he can do. He's too dumb to spirit energy most ways, so he has to spirit energy the way that he can think of, or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't matter. What matters is it's happened, and what matters is how it's happened, and how it's happened has been really fast, which again makes me curious whether Togashi planned this from the outset, or if he was just like, fuck it. I don't really know how to keep Kuwabara in the story when we are doing spirit world shit. I just want him to be in the story, man. Fuck it. He's in the story now. So we tell him the whole deal. Yeah, it means this chick isn't your girlfriend. So fair game, Grim Reaper, Immortal Spirit. Hell yeah, get it, Kuwabara. Honestly, I would be down for this ship. I'm not a shipping person. I just don't do it. But like, I would be down for this. It's not like I would be interested in Yusuke and Botan. Yusuke's got Keiko, and I'm cool with that. And Keiko's Laura Bailey, so rip Botan. Laura Bailey's too hot. It's true though. That lady is too attractive. Okay, definitely going on tangent mode there. The important thing is, this is very fun, and it is. I mean, I feel bad for it because Botan is obviously uncomfortable in this situation, but we do get this face from Kuwabara, and then like some shoujo sparkles, sort of, where he's just like, yes, I am the one for you. I love it. I actually really dig it. Will you be my wife? How did that cigarette... Oh, no, she threw it there. Genkai threw it there. Lovely. Good job, Genkai. Yeah. You want to get disqualified? No? Okay, come on in. All right, so this pretty fucking seals the deal on... What's his name? Shit, I wrote his name down, but I forgot it. This seals the deal. He's the bad one. So he's obviously faked his stats, right? Because why not? What was the spirit awareness one? It was just, like, choosing the right thing, right? Or something? I forget what it was. Fuck. He would just have to punch something not that hard. Yeah. Sure, buddy. Okay, but they go in, and it's just bam, wham, crack, bam, blam, boom. And then he walks out like, ow, 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 he really hurt me. Ow, ow. That was hard. No, it wasn't, you fucker. You beat the shit out of him without even a sweat. Not even a problem. We heard it. Also, Kuwabara should have seen it, but whatever. We don't really care. It doesn't really matter. So he's the bad boy. That's Rando. I don't know how we're going to reveal that or fight him or what. Maybe we'll end up teaming up. Maybe it'll have to be like all we're all in this together style, you know? I don't know, but he lips back out like, ow, ow. And of course, Enma's like, that guy he's really acting like that was a tough battle, but it shouldn't have been that tough for him, even if those stats were accurate. Yeah, try not to die. But we got confidence in Kuwabara. Sort of. Kind of. Sort of. Okay, so good stuff all around. We meet this guy. He's got the ability to mask his own presence, and it's wonderful. Honestly, I think maybe beyond the sword thing, because the sword thing is really good. Beyond the sword thing, I think maybe one of my favorite things in this episode is actually the transition to eye catch. This is a weird thing that people don't talk about that often, but like, okay, you're making an episode of anime. You must break it up in the middle because advertisement, like you have to. You don't have a choice in that matter. So you're going to have an eye catch, and it will break up the episode in the middle, and it'll be some little 3-second stupid thing that just goes blippity bloop, which is exactly what Yu Hakusho has. Now the question is, how do you transition into the eye catch in the middle of a sequence when you really don't want to break up that sequence, but you have to? Well, here's one way to do it, and I think this is a really good way to do it. Okay. Oh, I just audio delayed. Okay. Impact. Do it not at the build up to a moment. Never at the build up to a moment. Never as a cliffhanger. This is really important. Not as a cliffhanger. Okay, imagine the difference in this cut if what we got, where we faded out, was this guy coming in for the punch. Right? Because that in a like a thoughtless director's mind is that's the hypest thing. That's the thing that the audience wants to know will happen. But then the question is, does Kuwabara get hit or does Kuwabara not get hit? And that's not really what we care about because we've seen Kuwabara get hit. He can take hits. The question is, does Kuwabara get back up? And so, instead, we fade out after the punch lands. And we do it in a super sketchy Dazaki frame, kind of, sort of, for massive impact, right? Then we eye catch, then we cut back to where we are. But we cut back a few seconds earlier and just show the whole flow of the situation. Kuwabara turns around, incoming, flash and flame, boom. Okay, asked and answered. Not only did he get socked, he got rocked. Ow. That's nice. It answers the question we really have. And does he get back up? Yes, of course he does. But that hurt. And that hurt. And that hurt. And more hurt. And it all hurt. And ow. Fuck. I can't see him. What do I do? So. Yeah, they got nothing. Nothing to me. Your mesh used to grind my face into the ground. And Yusuke's just like, yep, totally. You're welcome. I love that. I love their dynamic. I'm so glad that they're here together. All right, so he pulls out a boken. If you've never played with one, they're heavy. They're usually made of hardwoods, and they will fuck your shit up. They will fuck your shit up. Usually they're 2 layers of wood, which is particularly a problem. So wood has grain, right? All wood has a grain of some kind. Most hardwoods, the kinds that you would make a boken out of, like ebony or walnut or mahogany, things like that, even maple, they have fairly fine grains, fairly close together striations in the wood, which means that they have incredible strength in one direction and pretty darn good, but not as incredible strength in the other direction. The thing is, if you take 2 sides of a sword, or take 2 blocks of wood, let's say, of the same piece of wood, and you just like slightly misalign them so that the fibers of one are just a couple degrees off from the fibers of the other, just slightly misalign them, and then glue them together with really good glue and clamp them really hard and all that shit. You can even rivet them if you want to, but just glue. And then you cut your wooden sword out of it, or lacrosse stick. I say this because I used to make lacrosse sticks out of wood, out of hardwood, out of mahogany and walnut, and I would do this. And the wooden lacrosse sticks that I would make would break the fuck out of anybody's aluminum or titanium lacrosse sticks, which is why certain Defender people on my school's lacrosse team would buy them from me so that they could fuck people's days up. It was probably not the best idea, but it was technically legal. Yeah. So anyway, the whole point is, you get 2 layers of wood put together. That shit is strong, like steel strong, like way too strong. Then you carve a wooden sword, or in my case, a hexagonal lacrosse stick out of it. You can smack that against a steel pole all day, and it will dent a little bit on the wood, but it will not break. All day. Smack it against concrete, it won't break. Super sturdy. So, we move in. it's not only a bokken, not only a traditionally Japanese-made bokken, which means we can assume that it's probably pretty well fucking made, but it's also imbued with spirit energy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. That's a problem. And the attack rush begins. So first we get a move. I want to know what it is in Nihongo. Oh, no. Yeah? Yeah? Alright. That's pretty much right on. I like it. Okay. And attack rush. Oh boy. Oh, it's our first real attack rush. Actually, I think he had got a little bit of one at one point, but not the same. This is the full deal. There's some great faces in this. Hee 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 ha. Just so overjoyed. That's fun. That's a fun detail to the attack rush. Okay, and then there's the wide. There are a couple of frames of just the shwibbity and nothing else. These sporkles are cool, and I guess are all the impacts that he's supposed to be having. And of course, the usual from Kuwabara. All right, we can move along. There's a lot of repeated frames. It's still very cool. I like attack rushes. I have no problem with attack rushes. They're still just a way to fill time and make a reusable big attack, sort of. Clunk. I also really like the timing on this moment. This is one of the reasons that I was thinking like, oh, whoever did this has a really good sense of combat timing and stuff. Yeah, it's just a couple seconds. It's just like a second after the musical outro ends. And then a second after that, the sword falls. Oh my god. So he just got the shit kicked out of him, but the sword broke. That had less effect than he thought.
He actually broke the...
No way. And then the idea comes into my head. Pick it up, use it as the hilt. If only it were longer. Extend that shit. And it fucking happens. I fully expected that this wouldn't work. I actually, like, once he started doing this, I was like, oh, geez. We've been shown the sword in the OP. He's got this thing. This so obviously leads into it. It's not going to work. This is going to be a failure, and he's going to have to train up to it. Nope. Nope. Fuck it. Last moment, we go for these really cool, they're almost like, these are crazy. Oh, wow, yeah. And the lines are redrawn. Okay. Huh. I wonder who did these. I wonder who did these. It's such a distinctive style. I like it. I like it so much. I like it so much. You don't see this very often in modern anime, unless you're watching a trigger show. You just don't. Go watch Kill la Kill. You'll see it all over the place. That's because they decided to do it as a technique, as a way of doing things to match an era of animation. It's not done in modern animation anymore, and that sucks. Fuck, it's so pretty though. The way that the flicker actually looks as all of those lines are changing, there's nothing like that. Look at that. What? A blade of his own. He's a grower, not a shower. Okay, sorry. Manifestation. Materialization. I had a feeling something like this would happen. He would awaken to his true power. Fuck yeah, Kuwabara's in it. Hell yes, hell yes, hell yes. Okay, and we move along. I'm just gonna move along from there because, like, that's awesome. And then the next thing that's happening is our big setup. Dude, mask, face thing. God damn it, man. That's such bullshit. How are we gonna beat him? I don't know. I'm gonna assume we're gonna spirit gun the little gem in the center of his forehead. Or we're gonna learn from, Kurama's idea of getting stabbed and then throwing blood on Hiei's face, because there's obviously a similarity with like the one central eye in the forehead to Hiei. Why wouldn't we use the same technique that worked against him? I don't know. That's just my initial thought. It could be something completely different, or like trying to get his helmet off. Now, there is the element of Yusuke was considering other powers because of seeing that monk guy do the like full palm blast. He was considering other powers, and he's the kind of character that might like try to come up with something in his own head, right? So maybe Yusuke will, having seen Kuwabara come up with something, try to come up with something of his own. And maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but maybe he'll come up with like a Spirit Gun Mark II or something. I don't know. Those are my ideas. Yeah, we move into it. It gets pretty brutal. Yusuke can't see it all because his spiritual awareness is way too low. It's just bad. It's just bad. Crap. Now, I was saying it at the end. I do think Yusuke could lose here, as long as he isn't killed, right? And Yusuke's not going to get killed. But he could lose here. He could not be the beneficiary of the Spirit Wave technique, and that could be fine. Our goal is to find and reveal Rando, and hopefully do it at a point when there are enough well-meaning people around that we can all fight him together, along with Genkai. That's our goal, in my mind. We don't really care about winning. So we could lose, and it would be fine. And it would be the first time that Yusuke has died, and that would be interesting because then we could see how he actually handles loss when loss and sacrifice and consequences haven't been a thing that Yusuke has really had to deal with in the last few episodes, right? So I think that could, if done in a particular way, be very, very good. I fully expect that will not be the way that things go. Cool. We're going to stop there for this episode. This has been, I think, the longest single episode discussion that we've had outside of maybe episode 1, which is kind of cool. Exciting. Honestly, this kind of finally feels like we're in the fighting stuff, which is cool. We're going to watch another episode. I'm not going to not watch another episode because I'm still very curious about this character. I really want the confirmation 100%. I mean, I'm at 99.99999 after he beat the crap out of the somewhat big, somewhat Persian-styled clothing wearing dude. Yeah, pretty darn sure, but not 100%. So we're going to watch another episode. I'm going to take a breaky thingy, do a sinky thingy, and be back in just a moment for episode 11 of Yu Hakusho. See ya there. Peace. All right, welcome back. We're good to go for episode 11 of Yu Hakusho. Let's find out who this evil rando is and whether Yusuke will actually win this battle. I don't know. He could lose. Beep beep timer. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Big problem. No dark vision. Shouldn't have gone human. I know you really wanted that level 1 feat, but it was a bad idea. Oh boy. Ask your DM about dark vision goggles. Ooh, that didn't sound good. To a pulp. Yeah, he'll get back up. There's another lip flaps. Do your fucking job, boy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, what you gonna do? Ooh. Actually, kinda right on. Is it now? Could we intentionally? He gets stronger. Yep. Can he? Hey. Ow. But he can kind of see? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That didn't work. Ah, shit. I'm gonna assume he said Aikido. Or Judo. That. No. But okay. I guess pro wrestling then. That was pretty fun. That was pretty fun. I'll give it to it. That was fun. But up close. Yep. Puddling. Puddle. True. You'll what? I'm down. Hmm. What's it called? The big arm blammer? Buff bicep. Uh. Big. Boom. He says, announcing his location to Yusuke. Yeah, that's me. That's me putting all my energy into my fingertip, bitch. Boop. Hell yeah. Straight to the yeah. Now you're blind. And you're actually not that strong, and you're kind of useless. Go kick his shit in. You finish this. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I would have just been fine. And he caught it. I would have just been fine with, That's pretty cool. The judo did seem pretty useful, dude. I wouldn't knock the judo. Yeah, I could just see you. Get wrecked. Beautiful. Golf clap. Wait. I don't give a shit. Hey. True. Who are our next 1v1s? Who's up against the boy? Okay. It's gonna be Kuwabara. Perfect. Correct. Well, you're the one who has to fight Rando, so... Huh. Oh, different fight, different battle, different type. Okay, what's the deal? Advance! Alright, where's our new battlefield? The forest. We're actually fighting Baldock! You thought it was Rando, but it was me! Baldock! Oh, right. Nope. Nope. Wrong. No. Nope. Nope. Oh. Is there spirity shit here? Oh, there is. I can tell. Ah. Fuck. Fuck. He doesn't know how to get it from outside. He's weird. Shit. He's not. But he will beat the shit out of you. Unless you got something up your sleeve, but I don't think you do. Are we cliffhanging on this? No, we're at the midpoint. Good. Good. Oh, and we fade out right there. Cool. Loving the color scheme of the sky. It's fun. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of bullshit. Wait, what? Right. Yep. Unless Kuwabara picks up the slack from Dad? That's your dad, dude. Nice fucking try. It's really not. It's really not. Hey, I'm trying to watch the show. Oh boy. Straight in the nose while running. What the fuck? Ah! He's too powerful. Oh. Woo. Yeah, we know. Why was there so much emphasis on him stepping in that puddle? Ha 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 ha. That's why. Shit. If we're stuck there, are we just speed bagging it? Yep, we are. Oh no. Mmm. Shit. I'm intrigued. How did that uppercut turn into a hook on the cheek? Okay. What? Oh. Well. Well then. Mm-hmm. And you're probably imbuing that bullshit with spirit. Boomerang. Boomerangs. 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 Yeah. Oh, he still dodged them. Okay. Does he just have control of them? Are they, though? Or are they more like whole horse? Whole horse. Fuck! Fuck! You got drones! Fuck you, man. That's bullshit. You gotta catch those things or something. You gotta smack them out of the sky. You gotta hide behind a tree. Will they maneuver around the tree? Insta duck out of the way. Smack, smack, smickety smack. And oh fuck, they explode as well. I was wondering why they had that weird design on them. What's the dirt? Dirt? Grass? Something to throw? Gloat, 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 gloat. I monologue. Rah, rah, rah. Never again. Hmm. True. Gotta take the hit. How will you do that? Nope. I'm just gonna tackle him. Just gonna go for a tackle. Yep. Shit. Has he though? Or is he trying to get you to wipe out your own boomerangs with your own blast? It could all be a double ploy. Could be a double ploy. Dodge it and let him shoot his own stars. How? Fire. Wow. All right, where did Yusuke go? The quicksand. Quicksand. Straight down. He was checking the softness of the dirt. That would be really bullshit, man. Oh, well, I mean, I doubt it, buddy. Try the other direction. Yeah, maybe pull him out of the quicksand. Good setup payoff. Yeah. Wait, did he actually? It wasn't even intentional. He was just trying to run straight at him and tackle him. Yeah, you won, dude. He blew himself up. You did it. Oh shit, I didn't even think of that. Sure. I'm watching you. I was straight up. Okay. Talk about that later. Anything goes as long as you can win the fight with that dude standing right behind her. I was expecting him to just like reach up, just like neck chopper. Just be like, anything goes, I win. Oh no, wait. If he doesn't want to kill her immediately. No, he does. And Kuwabara isn't, so... Well, that confirms it then. Hi, Rando. Can we just, like... Oh, boy. Oh, this'll be easy. Hondo Pacento. Oh, geez. Is that what Rando looks like? All right. I don't want any spoilers. No. Zip, no. Absolutely not going to the preview. Okay, so I said that like I would wait until we got the confirmation that Shuriken is Rando. I will call this the confirmation that Shuriken is Rando. I mean, we were pretty confident before, but now we know for sure. It's like, yeah, okay, it's 100%. Well, good, great, good, solid. I did not expect both Kuwabara and Yusuke to make it to this point. I thought it would be one or the other, and I thought Rando and the other dude would be a thing. And then we would end up with, like, some other story beat. This is very interesting. So we have Kuwabara versus him. This gives Yusuke potentially the chance to rest a little bit before the finals match. And because they're seemingly going to be continuing the semifinals in this location, that means he's going to be soaking in spirit energy from here, right? So he could end up near 100% to fight Rando. That could be very good. However, Rando has beat 99 super powerful people and is a super powerful demon dude, and we're probably fucked. So my full expectation is that we're going to need Genkai's help to make this work. Like, we're going to need to somehow convince her that she shouldn't pass on her powers to a demon. That's probably a part of it. And maybe help from the other competitors up to this point who've been defeated would be good, too. We're going to see Kuwabara versus Rando. This is his first chance to, like, knowing that he has the sword technique, go in with the sword technique and use it against an opponent. I do get the impression that Kuwabara can't win this. I will be surprised and happily surprised if he does, but I do get the impression that Kuwabara can't win this, and because of the setup that we went for with Yusuke actually winning his match, which we'll talk about, because of the setup that we have there, it seems like a pretty clear path to Kuwabara loses but barely, manages to weaken Rando a little bit. Rando goes against Yusuke, who's been resting in the spirit area, has a bit left, and has a plan. Boom. We can go from there. That could work. That works for me. Let's talk about the whole episode, shall we? Okay, so we start off in the same position that we were before. We're fighting Masked Boy and doing badly. Things are rough, things are tough, and Yusuke is continuing to take multiple tumbles. It's bad. This guy's way too cocky. He's gloating a lot. We do some talky stuff about Yusuke actually gets stronger when he's beaten down a bit. He gets passionate and into it. Very classic shonen protagonist thing to do. I get stronger when I'm beaten down. It's Saiyans, it's everything. But it's not quite that. It's more just like in a high-stress situation, Yusuke rises to challenges, which is perfect for a shonen protagonist because you literally need them to do that, because the whole thing with shonen is you're going to throw obstacles at them and they have to rise to the challenge and escalatingly continue rising to the challenges. Okay. So we move in for it, and literally move in for it to get close. I'm not entirely clear what's going on here. I'm getting the impression that Yusuke, like, he's not blind spiritually. He has some awareness, but it's got to be really close to him. So he can see this guy when he gets really fucking close. That's also really fun. Just a fun cut. All right, so we go in for the grapple, and then he's like, that would be a good idea, but wrestling.
Such a bad idea if I wasn't a master.
Okay, he says judo, right? In the Nihongo? Like, I just need to know. No, not quite. I don't know what he says. There are longer words in there that I assume mean the same thing that I don't know. Cool. Rip. English. Okay. Moving. It doesn't work. This is, yeah, you know, everyone knows the classic judo technique of hold person by one arm, spin them around your head, and then throw them so that they do a spinning, spiraling, twirly, dippy-dappy-doo. It's still really fun. I like this quite a bit. It's stupid, but I like it. So I don't have a problem with it. Boom, Chuck. That's just fun. And then that's just fun. And then the big shock faces. Now, this gets a little wonky. Once we land here, I would expect another, like, freeze frame on a Yusuke. But no, we get 2 flashes, 3 flashes, and then Yusuke's just bouncing. And then he just sort of moves weirdly, like not even ragdoll, it's just a cell being moved. It's kind of wonk. And then he hits the wall, and there's another impact frame for that, and it falls apart a little bit. So, importantly, I would say that this episode feels less confident and less experienced on the fighting side of things. We lack that kind of flow, that kind of, I know what to do when we're doing X situation in a fight, which makes me wonder who the episode director is. So I'm going to go look up who the episode director is. Give me a sec. Oh boy. Ah, I found him. It's Hitoyuki Matsui. And also storyboard, good. And animation director, Saburo Masutani. Director and storyboarder, Busoshiki Beyblade. And has done storyboard for like 3 seasons of Beyblade. Storyboard for some of Girl Who Leapt Through Space, not time. Some Inazuma 11, which I think is football, baseball, I don't know. Some Sakura Taisen, Record of the Lodos War. Bunch of stuff, not much that I would consider, that I would look at and go, yeah, that's fighting. Good number of comedy shows, a couple of Maho Shoujo-y things, and a lot of just stuff that isn't very shonen fighty stuff. Cool. Okay, and then Saburo Masutani. Doraemon movies on Key Animation. Kino no Tabi, the original one. Yeah, a bunch of stuff that also isn't seemingly very fighty. Cool. That tracks. That tracks to me. It's not that it's bad. It's just that there's a little bit less confidence in it, in the way that we're going to do certain scenes like that. Like, okay, here's a kind of an example. When we hyper punched the absolute ever loving fuck out of that the dude with the sword, what was the impact of him getting smacked? He hit floor, ground into the layer of tile, like pushed it up, dug a like 40-foot trench, and slid all the way back. What happens when Yusuke gets hit by a big smackaroonie punch? He does a spiral flippy thing, and then he smacks and lands, and then just bounces a bit, and it's weird. I don't really feel the impact of it. I mean, I know there's an impact of it. There's an impact when the spiral thing hits the ground, and then there's an impact when he hits the wall and coughs up blood, and I'm supposed to feel both of those, but I kind of don't, because they just kind of don't work. That's what I mean. One of these two individuals thinking about how to handle these moments is more experienced and better at it, maybe innately better at it than the other, just for the fighty stuff. I think that's interesting. Okay. Moving along. Yeah, he gloats a bit, opens up his ear, yada yada. Powered up. Going in for it. Now, I really thought that it was just that he screamed all this shit when he was running at Yusuke like an idiot.
But now it's all over.
Like that. Because if somebody was going, "Now it's all over," and running right at me, I'd be like, "You're right there. You are there. Boop. No sweat, no problem. Just wait until they're close and be like, boop, gotcha." But no, it's more complicated than that. He did the thing with the cigarette, and that's really cool and smart, and yes, they're set up for it, and fine, that works. Okay. Boop. We did it. Woo! We did it. All right, moving along. Next battle. Immediately Yusuke again. Little fun moment with Enma where he pulls a bullshit. He's like, "I'm not at the phone right now." And then it's his dad, because of course it is. But the demon who handed it to him wasn't like, "It's your dad, you should be serious." So of course it's his fault. Alright, it's just a fun little moment for this. I like this interplay. I do kind of want to meet the Enma, you know, because, like... We haven't met him yet? Alright. Hyper confident. Ugh. Now, I said it immediately. I'll maybe cut that moment in. But as soon as this moment happened... Yeah, we know.
Yeah, good point.
Why was there
Maybe
so
we
much
should
emphasis
agree
on
not to
him
use
stepping
them
in
and
that
just
puddle?
play fair. Yeah, good point.
Interest peaked. Why did we just focus on that so heavily? What's up with the water? Oh. Huh. It's like they had a setup planned all along. Okay.
Fair.
And it's almost like we reinforced that setup in just a moment when Yusuke takes a step backward and sinks into the mud and slips. Hmm. Okay, where's the first attack rush that he does, though? Because I thought this was really funny looking. Okay, there's this, which is... Okay, so... Remember the attack rush from last time? Compare and contrast. That's not... That's like 2 frames. Oh, it's actually just 2 frames, isn't it? Oh, we switched to 2 different frames. Huh. Alright. And the next, oh, that's actually just like 3 frames. One is him with fists, one is him with a different set of fists. Oh, that's pretty simple. Okay. Oh, Yusuke's just getting punch. Brrr. Oh, that's pretty simple. It's not quite as quality. Alright, so that was the first attack rush. Where's the one where he's just like running and punching the shit out of him? Now this is where he slips. And we go for the big uppercut that turns somehow into a hook across his cheek. Somehow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I would either graze his nose or his forehead. What? Wait. What? But this way and this way are 2 different ways. How? What? Don't care. Let's just pretend it doesn't matter. Oh, wait, okay, so now he switches to the Shuriken. So I'm definitely missing an attack rush thing. I really want to find that because it was so goofy and so strange. There'll be a cut here. I'm just going to go and find it. I'm going to speed through the episode and find it. All right, I think I found it. Yeah. Pop, 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 pop. This. You know what? I'm gonna give it credit where the credit is due. It's actually a lot more thought through than I thought it was. Every time he steps forward with his right foot, he strikes with his left hand. And then as he goes, he turns his body the other direction so that when his left foot goes forward, he's doing essentially like a flying knee and punch, right? Like that's an actual thing that you might do if you're willing to put yourself completely open in combat. But like, okay, in a fight, like I have seen this happen. I have seen that happen. The jumping, leaping, bring down with a punch. But he's just continuing it each time. Every time he takes a step. Now, I think mechanically this would be really difficult to do. I'd have to go and make an idiot of myself trying to run and punch at the same time. I think mechanically it would be almost impossible to do because you're throwing your weight around in such a weird way. I mean, it's just so much strain on your back, honestly, just thinking about that. And you're losing so much of your hip momentum that you would be putting into the punch if you were solid, but you're not, and you're never solid when you're doing this. But you are always leaning into it, which is the other thing. Like, this makes sense. It's really funky at full speed. But when you slow it down and think about it, it actually kind of makes sense. He's constantly leaning into each punch. I mean, it's kind of a stupid brawlery thing, which is not what his character is supposed to be, but I'm going to let it slide. I thought it was worse. I thought it was a lot worse than it is. Regardless, he beats the shit out of Yusuke over and over, and yeah, things are bad. And then he realizes that getting up close is maybe bad because Yusuke can actually punch him, so he brings out the Shuriken, and they've got these unique little things in the centers that I kind of wondered about. I guess those are the gunpowder. Regardless. The Shuriken power that he actually has is fucking bullshit. I likened it to drone strikes. It's not fair. And that's fine. That's fine. Now, what's also kind of fine here, I think, because of context, it's fine. is that Yusuke okay, this is kind of similar to certain things that we've had before. Yusuke intends to sacrifice himself to take out this dude, right? In order to enable Kuwabara to win, hopefully, right? But because of things outside of Yusuke's control that he did not expect, he is not forced to make that sacrifice and still gets the desired result. He beats the guy, but doesn't lose. However, there are a bunch of moments in this episode and the previous one where Kuwabara turns to Yusuke and is like, "You're really unlucky." This flies in the face of that. Yusuke's unlucky when it doesn't count, but when it counts, Yusuke has crazy bullshit luck. Now that works for me. The other thing that works for me is that he really didn't plan it at all. This wasn't a ploy or anything or a hope. It was just a slide. He just slid in the fucking mud like an idiot. He failed and thus succeeded. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool to me. He fucked up and was clumsy, and that's why he won. It's kind of like, the sniper's drawing a bead and squeeze the trigger and the guy sneezes, right? It's like, oh fuck, oh no. Actually, the jackal? The jackal. Oh my god, I haven't thought of that movie in forever. Yeah. Holy shit, it's terrible. I had no idea it was not considered that good. I thought I really liked it. Oh, you know what? No, I know why I thought I liked it. Because there's a 1973 British-French political thriller by the same name, kind of, that's much better, and that's the one I've seen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's about a professional assassin hired to assassinate the French president, and he tries and ends up repeatedly failing. And I think there is a thing with a sneeze. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, it's in the last lines. On Liberation Day, the Jackal, disguised as an elderly veteran amputee, enters the building he had chosen earlier. After knocking out the hotel owner, he assembles his rifle, which he had. It was disassembled and it was in his crutches. So they were metal crutches. So he just passed them past the metal detectors to get into the area. Oh my god, yeah. And then he comes in. He waits in a sniper spot in a window in the upper apartment. And then. As the president he's placing a medal on somebody. So he fires, but the president leans down to kiss the cheek of the guy and put the medal on him. So he fails. And because of that failure, policemen bust in, arrest him. No, they don't arrest him. They shoot him to death. He just dies. Oh my god. So it's like that. That's what it's more like. It's chance and shit. What can he do? It's like that. Except in this case, our hero is the one who slips and dodges the bullet, kind of. And oddly allows the bullet to eventually continue and hit the person who was firing. I don't know. Yusuke is the president who dodges and the police burst in and shoot the monk guy. Sure. Watch the Day of the Jackal. I might go check out that film later. I haven't heard of it or thought of it in a long time. Okay, I remember there being a really cool explosion. I don't think it was this one, actually. No, it wasn't. I forget where it was. Yeah, I just forget. So, shit's bad. Yusuke decides that he is going to lose at this point. He just has nothing. So, he runs for Kuwabara. I love the faces that Kuwabara gives in this moment. When he thinks that Yusuke is just charging at him, he's like, whoa, 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 whoa! And he's got one huge eye and one tiny eye and stuff. Whoa, jeez. Yeah, that's fun. And throughout the entire episode, I don't think that Rando expresses anything until the very end when he puts on a smirk in the freeze frame. Never expresses anything until then. That's weird. Isn't it? Almost like he's not a person or is wearing a mask. Okay, but fun face from Kuwabara into intended self-sacrifice into spirit boom boom into he's gone. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? And it's a mystery to us because there's no setup. There's no thought put into it. There's no planning by Yusuke. Although the tools were there and we could have thought it through. I believe at this point I went, oh, he fell into the mud. He slipped in the mud. He was planning this the whole time. And he did, but he wasn't. He's just an idiot. That's interesting. I was saying this because this is the first time where it doesn't feel like Yusuke's intent to sacrifice himself was screwed with too much by this. It doesn't feel wrong. It doesn't feel like the story's giving him a free pass, is what it is. That's the big thing. It doesn't feel like Yusuke's getting a free pass. And part of that is because the big villain is still around, right? This doesn't assist us very much. But it just works better this way. I like it. The only thing that I would like more is if Baldock flies out of the forest and just like, Baldock will save you. You're now my friend. And then just comes in and like takes Rando and carries him off into the far beyond, like those creepy things in Dark Souls that come and take you, and you're just like, please don't eat me. And they're like, no, we're friends. Shit. What the fuck? What the fuck are those? Baldock will save you. Baldock is your friend. Come with Baldock. Come, flap, flap. Baldock knows where you need to go. Yeah, just like those. Just like those. Everybody freaks out the first time they see those things. All right, big boom, bada bing, bang, boom. Oh, it's this explosion. No, it's the, where? Here? There! Yeah, that one. Yeah. This was the one that struck me as interesting. Okay, cool, good, because I wanted to find this one. I was just really hoping that it wasn't in the previous episode. And I want to frame by frame it early because there are these gorgeous impact frames at the start. Okay, so they all get really close. First off, explosion and light directly in front of him creates this blinding white, and then of shadow behind. That is fucking cool, my friend. I like that. That's fucking cool. Next frame, full black. Next frame, back to the same. Next frame. Okay, we got color. So that's where the explosion was, straight in front of him. Because there's a physical object in front of him, it gets pushed upward. It can't get pushed downward because there's ground there. We see it, okay. In an explosion, the center and the lightest, brightest part is the part that's active, and anything darker around the outside is no longer as hot, right? So we can see the flow of it. It's being pushed against something, and then up, and then spiraling around, right? And whirling out this way. And then it's also being pushed into the ground, and it can't, so it's just being sucked up into that spiral. But things on the outside, closer to us, are pushing outward, because it's pushing outward in all directions. This is a very, very good explosion. Next frame is the same. Next frame. Continuing on the same path. It doesn't continue expanding this way because it's hit a wall, which was him, right? So now it expands out the other direction. We get these sparks of bigger continued booms out from inside. And then we just get rolling thunder into a final... And I suppose part of this could be that there are multiple explosions occurring in quick succession or near simultaneously, as they all hit and impact at the same time. This is great. She's just like, whatever. And he is wrecked. Absolutely. So we look for Yusuke, and of course he's down in the ground. Hello. Didn't plan for that at all, which is the big reveal for me. He did not intend to do that. Crazy. And then this. Smirk. Finally, he expresses something. Okay. Well, we have our confirmation. This guy's evil. He's a little cute boy from a different show. But he's fucking evil. He's an evil monster demon thing who murders people a lot. Like, all the time. A lot. So we gotta fight him. I do think that this will play as Kuwabara almost wins, fails, but weakens him. Yusuke picks up the slack and finishes him off with some extra regained spiritual energy from their current location. But I could be totally wrong, and I'm excited to find out how I might be totally wrong. All in all, I feel really good about these two episodes. It's been a little while since we've had a pair of episodes where I don't have any kind of serious gripe. And even when I do have quote-unquote serious gripes, they're not that serious and they're not that big. But when there are elements of the story writing that are kind of like, well, I don't know, Togashi, you're kind of weak there. I'm gonna talk about it and I'm gonna criticize it when that happens. I don't feel the need to do that here. I really don't. The one instance that came even close, I would say, not only did it better, but did it in a way that is believable and doesn't even quite fit the same category of like Yusuke tries to sacrifice self and gets away scot-free. It's not quite how it plays out. That's not how it worked out. And that's cool. We got some really good fighting, some genuinely nice fighting, particularly in the previous episode. Some fun techniques and stuff, and above all else, Kuwabara's part of the fucking squad. He knows now. He knows. Kuwabara understands. He's in on it. Dude, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so happy he's in it, and he has a sword. Cool. Fuck yeah. I really, 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 really like these 2 episodes of Yu Hakusho. I hope we continue on this tear and keep it up. I'm excited for next week. We're going to wrap there. Me, Teeaboo, this Yu Hakusho. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week for some more. See you there. Peace. That was interesting. Ooh. Okay, I'm curious about a number of these voice actors, honestly. I'm not going to look up Shuriken because I'm sure that he's rando after that. But I'm intrigued by I think the ninja.
And destroy them. 4th degree black belt under Kendo of the Shibato school.
Okay, I want to know who that is just for fun. Oh, wow. It's Bill Townsley. This is the same dude who did Baldock. What?
A 4th degree black belt under Kendo.
That's the same guy. Okay.
Shibato school. I hunt down evil beings and destroy them. I am Shuriken, a psychic in training. I have traveled the world in search of a perfect instructor.
That's so fucking fake, dude. That's so fucking... I know it. I know it.
People call me Cabano. I am a master in every style of martial arts, and I live to test my own limits.
Copacabano. Cabano. Cabano? What is your name? How do you spell your name? Kibano. I see. Kibano. Chris Rager. What a fucking name. Chris Rager. Another Dallas, Texas site. Yeah, so funny dub. Classic. Classic stuff. Oh, he's Mr. Satan. That makes sense. That makes sense. He's also Zampano. Okay, cool.
Oh, the Wanderer. Nice to meet you all.
I'm Kazamaru of the Ninjas, bodyguard of government officials.
Now, the reason I'm interested in this guy is because he's bad. He's really bad. Who is that? No, it's Mike McFarland? What? Michael Charles motherfucking McFarland did that? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He's so much better than that. That doesn't track in my head. That's crazy.
I've been trained in the ninjutsu art of stealth.
My
The ninjutsu art of stealth.
name is Kuroda.
Kuroda. This is the one that I was most interested in. Is it Kiroda again? Fuck. Bryce Armstrong, really? Okay, cool. Well, that's a whole lot of voices. I'm more confident than ever that little baby boy is the bad boy.
Contract killer.
Contract killer.
Goodbye. Worser punk of Sarayashki.
Now everyone pick up the arrow you think.
Okay, we're gonna just... I did want to pause for this cut as well because I think this one's fun. You cut to Enma. What's he up to? Well, we demonstrate that he's super busy just immediately by this guy, like, having his books fall all over the place. This is really well animated and kind of fun. I like it.
Huh?
I like it a lot. Okay, we're gonna go from just a few seconds ago and continue from there as if nothing happened. He has lower potential than the monkey dude.
Risking my life is the nature of my
The
profession.
nature.
Mine as well.
Good, then I won't feel so bad when I carve out your hearts.
I mean, okay. I get what they're going for with, like, we're both hardened killers. We don't really feel anything about this. We risk our lives daily. Arr. But at the same time, what the fuck are those voices, fam? All right, let's hear what the Japanese does for the same conversation. I'm just curious, that's all. I told you before that I might do this at some points, but I want to know. Hello? Thank you.
三次審査で帰ったと思ってたがな。
おっともう一つ。俺が勝っても殺し屋に王にはやれねえなんて言わねえだろうな。
選ばれた者がどんなものでも素質のある奴に王には渡す。たとえそいつがどんな悪党でもね。
とんでもねえばあさんだ。ますます負けるわけにはいかなくなってきたぜ。
そいつを聞いて安心したぜ。これで堂々と扇を手にできるわけだ。
弱い犬ほどよく吠えるっていうが、おしゃべりはもう終わったか?
Honestly, unfortunately, the translation is worse. Like, the subs are worse than the dubbed dialogue. It's weird. It's weird. Alright, I just want to see them walking, because... That's a very different conversation. It's a very different conversation. That's very interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna reset VLC because it seems to be funky right now. Are they more like
They
whole
lock
horse?
on a person's spirit energy,
Whole horse.
and they
Fuck.
can stay up in the air for days until
Fuck.
hitting their appropriate target.
You got drones. I didn't even really want to pause here. I'm just pissed. I'm just pissed. Cool Bar is like, I have a sword and you have a gun. Aren't we like cheating? This guy's like, yeah, I've got targeted drone strikes. Whatever. Full might of the US military. Let's go. Try hiding in a cave. Let's go. Fuck. Jesus. All right.